The Score is the place for local spring high school sports, and we've got some for you right now. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. By Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. SBS Carbon Copy in Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Maine Preventative Maintenance, your complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor. The Harry J. Smith Company, 13 Sanger Avenue, Waterville, serving the Central Maine community for over 100 years. JDH3 Design at jdh3designs.com, where they can print on just about anything. Valley Beverage, delivering great beverages every day. Dixon's Country Market in Benton, with 24-hour diesel service and the best takeout food around. And by Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good afternoon and welcome to Skowhegan Area Memorial High School, where this afternoon here on The Score, we bring you live coverage of girls softball as the Skowhegan Riverhawks take on the Camden Hills Windjammers. I'm Mike Violet. AJ Knight is alongside. Chaz Wing is our videographer here this afternoon. And for Skowhegan, AJ, the home opener / season opener after a trip all this week to South Carolina and Tennessee, taking on some of the top programs in the country and winning more than losing. So they are primed and prepped and ready, and they begin today against Camden Hills.
Yeah, we know what the expectations are for Skowhegan athletics in general, but Skowhegan softball especially made the region finals last year, expected to do so, a good preseason trip. I heard less so about the competition, more about the weather, which I would sign off on.
Right.
But yeah,
and the food probably too. I'm sure there's some good barbecue in Tennessee.
Seconded. But yeah, I mean, the expectations are always sky high for this program, and not expected to take a step back this season.
Nope. You mentioned losing in the regional championship game to Oxford Hills. They lost 4-3, but a large part of that team is back, including pitcher Lily Noyes, who will be in the circle here for Skowhegan. She is prime and tested and ready, I think, to pitch Skowhegan deep into the playoffs, if not to a state championship.
Yeah, last year, just to put some more exclamation point on that, 2.19 ERA, 141 Ks. So, and again, that talked about looking at just some of the coaches' comments, getting ready for the season. 2 starters gone for the Skowhegan team, but expects the pitching and the defense to still be exquisite. The question for them, and stop me if you've heard this when it comes to Skowhegan, is the offense. They're going to have to try and sort out the offense.
Yep, hitting for Camden Hills. They have one game. They're 1-0. They beat Edward Little the other day on Wednesday by a final of 6-5. So one game in the books for Camden Hills, and they have an outstanding pitcher in Sierra Lauca, the coach's daughter, who will pitch today and bat cleanup. She, too, like Lily Noyes, is a pitcher who has been there and done that. So we should see some good pitching And should I say this might be the first game that we don't have a mercy rule game?
Murmurs are out of the press box that we're finally going to break our streak. So
several people have said to me, don't worry, this isn't going to be a mercy. It better not be.
Well, for the record, the entire staff yesterday in Fairfield, me, you, and Galen all said, no, Waterville and Lawrence ought to be a close game. And then the Bulldogs no-hit the Panthers in 5 innings.
Scored 6 in the first inning, and they were on their way. The weather has cleared. It's gotten much better after a rainy, cold morning. As I was driving up from Lisbon, I could see that it was clearing, so good news. We're in the low 50s. Should only get better as we go through the day, and the field here is in as good a shape as it can possibly be for Skowhegan's home opener against the Camden Hills Windjammers. A timeout. We'll come back. Starting lineups. First pitch from Skowhegan. High school softball is next on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
The monkey has prime!
This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial, all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our score crew back here live at now sun-splashed Skowhegan area Memorial High School as we get set for Skowhegan's home opener and season opener here this afternoon. But let's concentrate on Ben Lauka and the Camden Hills Windjammers. This is their lineup today. It'll be Brenna Mackey leading off, playing center field. Batting second, playing second, Madison Hanna. Hitting third, the shortstop, Maya Stone. Batting cleanup and pitching, Sierra Lauka. Hitting fifth and catching today, Carly Putansu. Batting sixth and playing first base is Hannah Levitt. Hitting seventh, playing at third base is Natalie Baldick. Hitting eighth and playing left field, Brooklyn Rollins. And batting ninth and playing right field, Jocelyn Sari. So, Mackey, Hannah, Stone, Lauka, Putansu, Levitt, Baldick, Rollins, and Sari all ready to go against Lily Noyes, who will be in the circle for Skowhegan. Veteran pitcher. That was pretty hard. And we are set to go. Ball down to second base. The Skowhegan defense, Casey Getchell in left, Annabelle Morris in center. Arabelle Linkletter is in right. Third to first along the infield, Natalie Gilman at third, Maddie Morris at short, Lydia Jones at second, Riley Welch is at first, and Lily Noyes will be throwing to Carly Jarvis.
Jarvis sure racked up a lot of Ks last season, excuse me. So
Noise,
excuse me. So
Jarvis caught all of them that were called strikes. All right, here we go.
The battery then combined for a lot of strikes.
They did. Brenna Mackey left-handed batting center fielder. First pitch of the game, she shows bunt, and it's strike one as she offered at it.
I think Camden Hill's going to have to be aggressive because I don't think they're going to get a lot of good pitches to hit.
0-1 to Brenna Mackey. Here's the wind. Here's the pitch. She shows bunt again. That is on the outside corner. 0-2. So Mackey has looked bunt twice and has done it neither time. And she's in the hole. 0-2. Pitch by Morris. Strike three called. Got her looking on the outside corner. So a good start for Lily Noyes, striking out Mackey on three pitches. And here's Madison Hanna, the second baseman. Hanna, right-handed batter, even stance against Noyes. Again, showing bunt, offering at it, missing it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of two straight batters trying to bunt the ball.
0-1. A ball has not been thrown yet. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Contact hasn't been made yet, has it? I mean, there's only two batters, but...
Not yet. 0-2 on Hanna. Stone on deck. The wind. The pitch. That one is a changeup that got away, so the first ball of the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Noyes ready. Jarvis with the sign from the dugout. The wind. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 2 up. 2 gone by strikeouts. And Lily Noyes making it look easy.
As this Camden Hills lineup to start with, just all over the place.
So 2 outs for Maya Stone. Stone, the shortstop, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Change up is high. 1 ball, no strikes. First time a batter has been ahead in the count. Moral victory.
That next pitch is the one you're going to want then.
1 ball, no strikes. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She has got that zone locked in. Even the balls, you feel like at this point with her control, she's wasting them on purpose to see if they'll chase.
She can throw a strike anytime she wants to. There's another one, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not overpowering. I mean, she's quick, but not overpowering, but precise.
I mean, she clearly has that rectangle figured out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. She's looking to strike out the side. Contact is made. Little pop up to second. Lydia Jones is there, and that's the inning. So a rocking chair first inning for Lily Noyes. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played a half. The score is Camden Hills 0, Skowhegan coming up. This is high school softball on The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Sierra Lauka delivering her warm-up pitches right now. This is the lineup she will face this afternoon for Lee Johnson, Skowhegan Riverhawks. It'll be Annabelle Morris leading off. She is in center field. Batting second, catching Carly Jarvis. Hitting third, playing shortstop Maddie Morris. Batting cleanup in right field, Arabelle Linkletter. Hitting fifth, playing third base, Natalie Gilman. Batting sixth and pitching is Lily Noyes. Hitting seventh in left field, Casey Ketchel. Batting eighth, playing first base, Riley Welch. And batting ninth and playing second base is Lydia Jones. So for Skowhegan, Morris, Jarvis, Morris, Linkletter, Gilman, Noyes, Getchell, Welch, and Jones. And the defense for Camden Hills in left field, Brooklyn Jones. In center field, Brenna Mackey. In right field, Jocelyn Sari. Left to right, or third to first, I should say, along the infield, Natalie Baldick at third, Maya Stone at short, Madison Hanna at second, and Hannah Levitt at first. And Lauka pitching to Carly Putansu.
You know, even though the conversation around this Skowhegan softball team, and I think mostly about replacing starters, just kind of on paper, you probably have an idea, but until you actually do it, who's going to provide that offense? The team still scored like 8 runs a game last season, so they weren't bad.
Right.
But it seems like if it's Skowhegan and it's baseball or softball, the conversation always has to be pitching great, offense. Let's see what we got.
Well, we're going to find out right now. Here is Annabelle Morris leading off. Right-handed batting center fielder. Pitch is low, ball one. The Morris girls are both going to Thomas. One, I can't remember which one's playing basketball. I think it's Annabelle, so I think it's our batter now. And Maddie's going to play softball. Inside, 2-0. And Carly Jarvis also going to Thomas, where she'll play softball. So the Thomas athletic programs are going to get an infusion of Skowhegan talent.
Well, not to mention, I bet both those Thomas coaches might go pitch to the other sister. You know, hey, there might be a spot.
You know, you can still play the other sport, too. It's 3-0. Because I know somebody who's going to Thomas, Emily Haggerty, who went there to play basketball and decided, what the heck, I'll play lacrosse, too. So she's playing lacrosse now.
There you go.
Never played it in her life before until this year.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Love it. 3-0. I love those multi-sport players. That one is in for a strike, 3-1. So Sierra Lauka finally throws her first strike of the game. 3 balls, 1 strike on Annabelle Morris, leading it off here for Skowhegan, bottom of the first. Lauka deals. That is lashed foul down the third base line. So a loud strike, 3-2.
Forgive me, Mike, because I don't know my softball dimensions, but this is a small field, isn't it?
It is, and I just noticed something very interesting. Hold on, we'll get to it after this batter. Has nothing to do with duct tape, I promise.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely positive.
It's 'cause Galen's
It'll
not here.
spark an interesting conversation.
All
3
right.
balls, 2
I'm
strikes
ready.
on Annabelle Morris. Here's the windup. The pitch fouled back, 3-2.
All right, what did you notice?
No, wait till the batter's over, so we have a little bit of time between
I'm antsy, my
between
bad.
hitters, because I'm going to need Chaz to get a shot for us. So be ready, Chaz. I will direct you. I'll be the director. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Morris leading it off here for Skowhegan. Giving Lauco a battle. To short it goes. Scooped up by the shortstop. Stone, the throw to first is high. And Morris will hang right there. I don't know even if a good throw would have gotten her, so I'm going to give Annabelle Morris a base hit. So, speaking of hitting the ball to Maya Stone at shortstop, get a shot of her, if you would, Chaz, a close-up. What do you notice about her, AJ? It should be very obvious.
Is it the face gear?
Nope.
It's not the socks, is it?
Meantime, here's Carly Jarvis. Runs up as if to, I don't know, swing and run or something like that, and takes ball 1. There's something blatantly obvious about Maya Stone at shortstop that you hardly ever see. If anybody has the answer.
Oh, she's a lefty.
There you go. We have a left-handed hitting shortstop. Going is Morris, and she easily steals second base. So there you go.
Yeah, because normally first and short usually right because it's easier to turn that double play. First, obviously. Or next to me,
exactly.
second.
You never see 2 things, a left-handed catcher or a left-handed shortstop. And we have a left-handed shortstop in Maya Stone. The count here is 2-0. It's a rarity, and usually you only see it at the lower levels. Jarvis takes a ball. That was nowhere close. So it is 3-0 to Carly. She's got a runner in scoring position and nobody out. That's Morris at second, who reached on an infield hit.
I was going to say I agree with your assessment because we got a really good angle at first. I think she beats it even if that throws on the line.
Lauca trying to bear down. Jarvis takes ball 4. So far, it's been a struggle. Giving up a base hit on a hard hit ball and now a walk. So first and second for Skowhegan for Maddie Morris. So the last time I saw anybody left-handed play either shortstop or third base at the major league level was Don Mattingly of the Yankees when he played third base in a game against the Seattle Mariners, I believe, in the late 80s.
Pinch runner here on first, Mike.
So we have a left-handed shortstop and we have a pinch runner at first base, and I'll let you grab that, AJ, because I don't have my roster right here.
Yeah, it is, real quick, Jasmine Merrill.
Jasmine Merrill at first, running for Jarvis. So first and second, nobody out. Maddie Morris. Chance to get Skowhegan on the board early. Loops one in right field. That's going to drop. It's a base hit. Runners had to hold, so they could only move up one base. So a little looper into right field, and the bases are loaded for Skowhegan.
Chance.
Say what?
Chance to put up a crooked number. That's what I was
Indeed,
going to say.
you are correct, sir. And here's the cleanup hitter, Arabelle Linkletter, with a lot to clean up. Arabelle, right-handed batting right fielder, and Lauca in trouble in the first inning. Pitches a ball 1. Morris with a leadoff infield hit. Jarvis walked, and Maddie Morris with a blooper for a base hit. And they're loaded up. 1 ball, no strikes on Arabelle Linkletter. Lauca needs to bear down. The rock, the pitch pops straight up over us. That'll make it out of play. Catcher Patansu gives it a look, but it is out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike on Arabelle Linkletter. Big gap in left center. Here's the pitch. Hits it to right field. Back is Sari, and she can't get it. It's off her glove. 1 run will score. They're going to send the second runner. 2 runs will score. 3 runs will score. Arabelle Linkletter is the cleanup hitter, and she just cleaned up. It is 3-0 Skowhegan.
Just that one gave it a ride, and I think overran there in right field.
A triple for Arabelle Linkletter.
Ooh, generous grading. I think she overran that, don't you?
I think she did, but it still, to
right.
me, is 3 bases. So Linkletter with a 3-run triple. Skowhegan leads it 3-0. Here's Natalie Gilman. Gilman into center field. Base hit. It's 4-0. Coming across the score is Arabelle Linkletter. And Skowhegan has jumped on Camden Hills for 4 with nobody out. So Gilman is on with the RBI single. Here's Lily Noyes, the Skowhegan pitcher. Lauka has not retired a batter. That's a strike. 0-1.
First 5 go up to the plate. 4 have scored. 1 standing on first.
Sierra Lauka in a major jam. That's it to right field. Coming in, and again she came in, and Sari misplayed the ball. Hitting second base is Gilman. They're going to send her. Gilman coming around to score. The stop sign put up for Lily Noyes. That's an RBI triple, and it's 5-0.
How about these extra base hits?
2 triples in a row. You don't see that very much. Actually, no, it's triple, single, triple. But 2 triples in an inning. You don't see that very much. And time called here. Going to get a pinch runner on third for Noyes. And holy mackerel, it's been a struggle, and Lauka is going to leave, and that left-handed shortstop is now going to turn into a left-handed pitcher as Maya Stone comes on. So we have a pitching change. Skowhegan with 5 runs on the board in the first inning. The score, Skowhegan 5, Camden Hills 0. Back after this on The Score.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
So the day is over for Sierra Lauka after 6 batters, all of whom who reached 5 hits, 5 runs on the board.
Yep.
Nobody's out. And Casey Getchell is up here with Lily Noyes at third, and Maya Stone, the left-handed shortstop, now on in relief as a left-handed pitcher.
This flashes the last night's game between Waterville and Lawrence.
A 6-run first for Lawrence, and they were on their way.
So two triples are. How about the extra base hits we've seen in the last 2 days? We saw a 2-run oppo from Parker Morin yesterday. 2 triples here in this one.
All right, Maya Stone ready to go here against Casey Getchell. High ball 1 from Stone. Casey Getchell, left fielder for Skowhegan. 1 ball, no strikes. Stone ready. Deals. Popped up, should be a play. Shortstop, second baseman, center fielder all converge, and Mackey makes the play. And finally, we have an out. 1 out.
Finally get it an easy one, too. Not only that, you're able to mitigate the damage at least, but for now, that was a very shallow fly ball, so no sac fly.
Couldn't score. So 1 out. Here's Riley Welch, the Skowhegan first baseman. Pitch runner Clark at third. Ground ball, third baseman gobbles it up, throws to first, and out there And the run comes in to score, so give Welch an RBI on the ground out. She's out 5-3. And the 6th run has come in. It is 6-0. 2 outs for Lydia Jones. Number 9 hitter in the Skowhegan order. So Stone with the bases clean. Ball 1.
The inherited runner does get home, so Lauka finishes with 6 runs given up with no outs recorded. Stone, quick work, though, knocking down 2 here in Skowhegan's lineup.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Jones. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Lauka went no parts of an inning, gave up 5 hits, faced 6 batters, walked the other one. 6 runs. No walks, obviously, no strikeouts.
Rough day for the ERA.
Or 1 walk, I should say. I guess so. It's to infinity and beyond. That one right up here.
Chaz didn't flinch. Nice job.
I did.
You did flinch?
On the other hand.
I did warn. We were setting up during BP. One landed legitimately right where all of our equipment is, so I gave everybody the heads up ahead of time. And that one came right at Chaz.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Stone ready.
Yeah, right at the audience.
The deal. Hit to right field. That's going to find open space. It's a bloop single for Lydia Jones. Just dropped it into right field. No chance for Sari to come in to get it. Too far for the first baseman. So Jones is on with 2 outs, and Annabelle Morris will bat for the 2nd time. And for the 4th game in a row, we will move the score sheets over an inning.
Man, your scorebook is just going to be chicken scratch central this season, apparently.
It's brutal. Just absolutely brutal. All right, the bunt down by Morris. The throw to first is not in time. Morris, who can fly, beat it out. It's a base hit.
That was a close play you see there, but I think the right one. I think she absolutely hits the bag ahead of time, so you get back-to-back hits.
So Jones to second. Runners on first and second, and here is Carly Jarvis, who walked. She's the only batter to not put the ball in play out of the first 6 in the lineup, who all reached. She walked. Left-handed batting catcher. The pitch. Runs up, bounces it by the pitcher. Second baseman Hannah in. Throw to first. No! Safe. Runner hung up, but getting back to third is Jones, and they're loaded up. So Skowhegan just keeps on rolling. That's an infield hit.
Take a look at the replay here.
For Carly Jarvis, and they're loaded up now.
Wow.
Yeah, close. Bang, bang play. Maddie Morris. A single to right field, her first time. 6-0. As if they haven't blown it open enough, they have a chance to blow it open big time. That's a ball. Just outside. 1 ball, no strikes on Maddie Morris, the shortstop. Morris back in there. Stone ready. Low and away, 2-0. On deck is Arabelle Linkletter, who's got the big hit in this game, a 3-run triple. 2-0 on Morris. Here it is. Strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, outside corner, out thigh high, 2-1 on Morris.
Yeah, another theme for our early start to the spring season too, Mike, has been that 2-out magic. Several teams have been able to channel plenty of it.
Here's the 2-1 fouled back. 2-2 on Maddie Morris. Morris takes a little walk. Now digs back in there. They play her to right field, in right and center anyway. There's a gap in left center. Spikes that one foul down the right field side. So the count hangs at 2-2. A sunny day now in Skowhegan.
Regardless, I think even Stone, chance to finally get out of this inning, but Skowhegan clearly locked in. A lot of contact even on that one, right? The foul ball just a little bit out in front of it, fouls it off late.
2-2 to Maddie Morris. They're loaded with 2 out, 6 in. Stone ready. Parked to left field, and it's over the head of the left fielder, Jones. This is going to clear the bases. 3 runs to score. That is a 3-run double for Maddie Morris. It's 9-0 Skowhegan.
That one, just again, I don't know if it's the sun. Obviously, that's come out, but just camped underneath, and it goes right over the head of the left fielder.
Well, it's a misread right from the crack of the bat. You've got to read a ball right from the crack of the bat, and she didn't do it in left field. Jones didn't do it, took a step in, and she was doomed there. So here is Arabelle Linkletter, who's got a 3-run triple. That is outside. Ball one, a 3-run double. Maddie Morris at second base. And Maya Stone trying to record the third out. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, right field, Sari in, and it drops! And scoring on the play is Morris, and getting into second base is Linkletter. So Morris scores on the single by Arabelle Linkletter. She advances to second on the throw. Give Linkletter an RBI. And it's a 10 spot for Skowhegan. Here's Gilman. How many can they get? Low and away, ball one. Natalie with an RBI single her first time.
Linkletter already has 4 RBIs, and it's the first inning.
Yes. Stone ready. The pitch. High fly ball, right center field, and it's going to fall in. It falls between the right fielder and the center fielder. It's an RBI double for Gilman. It's 11-0.
Just cranking out the extra base hits.
Am I going to have to move my score sheet over for a second part?
You're flirting with
of the first inning?
You are flirting with it.
All right, here's Noyes, an RBI double her first time. Noyes takes a ball. Noyes is the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th batter of the inning. 11 have scored. The 1-0. Fouled back. 1-1 on pitcher Lily Noyes. Looks down at Lee Johnson, the coach at third base. And the sign here is hit it as far as you can. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lauko looking for that third out. Right field, base hit. It's not going to be there. It is cut off, but coming in to score is Gilman. It's an RBI single for Noyes, her second RBI of the inning, and it's 12-0.
Just absolutely hammering this pitching staff.
Getchell popped to center field. That was the first out of this inning. Number 7 hitter in the Skowhegan lineup. And the 16th batter to hit in the inning. Ball one.
Pinch running again, also, Mike. For Noyes is Clark.
Clark at first. Noyes, of course, pitching. Give her a break. Immediate substitution. That's fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Monday, where I think in Oakland for Messalonsky hosting Skowhegan in baseball. Got to check on the field conditions at Oakland with Chad Foy.
That ought to be a good one.
Either way, we'll have it at 4:15 Monday. Here's the pitch. Low and away.
Stop me if you've heard this before, Mike, but that one ought to be a not mercy rule.
I'm not even going to comment on that. We're going to be there, and whatever game happens, we're going to do it.
From start to finish,
we're going to do what they do. To shortstop, here's Lauka. Lauka comes in, fields, fires, too late. Got to put more of a charge on that at shortstop. It's a base hit for Getchell, and the beat goes on.
Credit these Skowhegan base runners. They are making sure to beat these throws. That's, I think, the third play at first, and they have legged all of them out.
Here's Riley Welch. Welch with a ground ball that drove in a run. She grounded to third. Gets an RBI on it. It's 12-0. Popped up. Should be a play for the second baseman or the first baseman. First baseman ranges over, and Hannah Levitt records the third out of the bottom of the first inning. Let's take a breath. At the end of 1, Skowhegan 12, Camden Hills nothing. We will total up that first inning during the break. We'll be back after this on The Score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
It'll go down in the history books as one of the greatest innings for the Skowhegan Riverhawks softball team ever. We got a calculator out, we got an abacus out, and it ends up being 12 runs, 13 hits, no errors, 2 left, all the runs earned for Skowhegan as they sent 16 batters to the plate and lead 12-0. So a cushion of sorts for Lily Noyes.
More than a little bit.
Sierra Lauco will lead it off here in the second, and she takes ball 1.
They just didn't stop, Mike. They just didn't stop.
Absolutely, positively relentless. Lauca takes ball 2.
Oh, hey, we're going to have to give this speech again. Your team gets up big. You got to throw strikes.
You do.
Mike has worn that statement out a lot already.
I am sure Lily Noyes is going to throw some strikes. There's one, fouled off. She is a strike thrower.
That is factual. Again, 141 Ks last season with a 2.19 ERA, 2.79, 2 something.
She had an easy first inning, retired the side in order.
Struck out 2.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to short. To third. Gilman fires. She got a great arm and recovers after the bobble. 1 out. Boy, that is a absolute gun at third base.
Yeah, but 2 steps I think she had her there.
Jeez.
And it's worth noting, too, because Skowhegan continued that blitzkrieg of a bottom of a first because they legged out, I think, 3 or 4 plays at first base.
That was a bazooka shot by Gilman. 1 out. Here is Carly Putansu, the catcher. Right-handed batter. Bat held high. Noyes deals. Foul tipped. Strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm glad they got that fence here. It's getting its work in today.
Today's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. More than just a community college with over 40 academic degrees and certificates. And one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu. Fouled over us. And it's 0-2.
Quick 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes on Putansu. Noyes gets the sign from Jarvis. Here's the pitch. Change up at her way out in front, strike 3. That is the 3rd strikeout for Lily Noyes on a great changeup.
There's no chance of that.
Changeups, if you can effectively throw a changeup in softball, you can be a dominant pitcher. That's the first one she's thrown.
I think she's there.
She is.
She's a dominant pitcher.
She bowls that one up there, ball 1. Did I see yesterday where Mia Coots got lit up by Gardner?
What?
Yeah. 7-2, something like that. So Coots got lit up. I was shocked. I know Gardner's decent, but swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll have them later against Lawrence.
Interesting.
1 ball, 1 strike here on Hannah Levitt. So on any given day, you never know. That's a strike. 1 and 2.
Especially because she's 2-time KVAC softball player of the year.
She's been around forever.
I think.
I think people are going to be happy when she graduates this year.
I think her sister's catching for her this year.
Yes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the changeup, strike 3. That is not fair. That is a parachute of a changeup. 4 strikeouts now for Noyes. Nothing across for Camden Hills in the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Skowhegan 12, Camden Hills nothing. It's high school softball on the score.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
We lose our signal.
You should be. Yeah, we're on.
Oh, okay. All right, we're back live here at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School. It's a 12-0 Skowhegan lead. If you're just tuning in, it's 12-0. Skowhegan got 12 runs in the first inning on 13 hits. They were all earned, and many of them came against Sierra Lauka, who gave up 6 of them, and Lauka's back on the mound. So a shift, Lauka back on the mound, and Stone back at shortstop. They give her a break. Let's see if pitching in the second inning is any easier. That is popped up. First baseman, second baseman, neither of whom can get it. Hannah had the best chance for it at second. It's a foul ball. Lydia Jones singled and scored her first time. So let's see if Lauka can find her groove here in the second. Count is 0-1 to Jones. Up the middle, into center field. Lydia Jones cracks a base hit. A bobble out there. Jones will hang it first. So the beat goes on for Skowhegan. It doesn't matter who pitches when.
Just absolutely turned on that one and cranked it up into center.
Annabelle Morris will now bat for the third time in the game. Annabelle with a single in the first, she scored. A bunt single in the first, and she scored. Yes, they have walk-up music here at Skowhegan.
It's making all the difference, clearly.
Yep, no doubt. I think they're going to need walk-up music every game. Change-up, and that's outside. No, it's on the outside corner to Morris. A good one there from Lauka. 0-1 on Annabelle, the Skowhegan center fielder.
For my personal stats here, Mike, did you give Jones a double or a first with a fielding error?
On that hit right there? That's a single.
Single cage.
Popped up, and it's on the roof above us.
There it goes. Come back.
Rolls back down. And Lauka scoops it up. So it's a 0-2 count on Annabelle Morris. Lydia Jones at first. Skowhegan batting here in the second, leading 12-0. Lauka gets the sign from Putansu. Here's the deal. Check swing. Did she go around? They're saying she did not. So it's a ball. It was really close. Going to check with the base umpire. He says, or she says, excuse me, no swing.
A couple of appeals there, but no bueno.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Lauka back on the rubber. Changeup is high. Forgive me.
Yeah, what's up?
How did Jones get to second base? Did she steal it?
That's what I was asking you if you had a double, because she was on first, right? So she must have.
Okay. That was a sneaky steal because I didn't see it. Ball all the way to the backstop, and that is a wild pitch that'll get her to third. I mean, I was looking. It was not a situation where I wasn't looking. I was looking.
She was just that sneaky.
Yeah, like a thief in the night, except she was in the daylight. The count 2-2. Or, excuse me, 3-2 popped up over us, foul and out of play. And Annabelle Morris with a battle here. She had a battle of an at-bat in the first when she went to a full count. Full count here with nobody out in the second. Sierra Lauka. Change up, and Morris stayed with it. Good job there to foul it off.
Somebody better run that umpire some softballs because he's going to be dwindling the stash real quick.
They got a cool system here at Skowhegan. There are tubes on either side of the backstop that you can roll the balls down.
That's cool.
3 balls, 2 strikes. High, ball 4. Morris is on. So Morris on first. Jones at third. Here is Carly Jarvis. Jarvis has walked and scored and had an infield single and scored. Like that. Fleetwood Mac is her walk-up music. Retro.
You were complimenting the playlist. You were into it.
Yeah.
Lawrence's yesterday, too.
Got a great playlist here. There's a service that they actually use, which is very cool. Jarvis runs up and fouls it off. Left-handed batters in softball do a lot of that.
Yeah, kind of a run out of the box and sort of slap at it.
I don't know. Jarvis has got some power. I'd like to see her just swing.
I mean, the way Skowhegan's been swinging the bat, I'd plant and rotate because I think you're going to turn on something.
Lauka deals. High. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, to start with, though, it just has not mattered for Camden Hills. They're struggling to get Skowhegan batters out.
12-0 Skowhegan. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul. That is out of play. 1-2.
And here's the thing. I think same count against Morris, Annabelle Morris, and then she ended up walking. Their Skowhegan hitters are just dialed in today.
Lauka, the sign. Here's the 1-2. Bowls it up there, and Putansu pulls it out of the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Maddie Morris.
And on that ball in the dirt, Morris takes second base.
So we'll give her a steal. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jarvis. The pitch. Fouled off.
Just enough of that.
Two and two. Jarvis awaits it from Lauka. And the pitch is a ball.
And right there, like I said, 1 and 2 now battling back, a pitch away from loading them up.
Yep, 3 and 2. First base is open. Nobody out. Sierra Lauka. Strike 3, got her. Outside corner. And that is the first strikeout of the game for Camden Hills pitching. And the first out of the inning. Here's Maddie Morris. Morris has singled and scored and had a 3-run double. Morris, right-handed batting shortstop. Ready to go against Lauka. Change over everything. Runners can't advance. Short backstop. It's ball 1. Today's game brought to you by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Find them online at cmautogroup.com. 1 ball, no strikes. Lauka ready. Here's the pitch. Little number back to the pitcher, fielded by Lauka. She'll get the out at first. Coming in to score is Jones. And it is 13-0. So an RBI for Morris, her 4th of the game. She's out 1-3. Over to third goes Annabelle. So 2 outs, runner at third, and Linkletter with a 3-run triple. And then last time, she singled and scored. That was all in the first. Popped up right field, and again a late break by Sari, and it drops in a base hit. And not stopping at first base and cruising into second is Maddie Morris.
No, Linkletter, right?
Or Linkletter, and they're calling her out? Okay. So Linkletter gets a single, an RBI, and she is out 5-6 at second base, trying to stretch it, and that is the end of that. But Skowhegan tacks another run on the board. The Riverhawks getting a run, couple of base hits, and as it turns out, nobody left on. 2 done. Score here in Skowhegan. Riverhawks 13, Camden Hills nothing. This is high school softball on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and Chaz Wing, our videographer, back here at Skowhegan. Let me correct myself. Skowhegan got 2 runs in the inning because Annabelle Morris was on third when that ball was hit by Linkletter, so she easily scored. The run counted. So Skowhegan, 2 runs, 2 hits. No errors. They left nobody. So we turn the page and go to the third for the Camden Hills Windjammers. Bottom third of their order. It's been 6 up and 6 down for Lily Noyes. Very comfortable performance for her so far. 4 strikeouts of the 6 outs recorded. Natalie Baldick will lead off.
I was just saying, for your middle of your order, right? Maddie Morris, Linkletter hitting in 3-4 spot for Skowhegan. Can I interest you in 5 for 6 with 9 RBIs?
Is that good?
Yeah, I feel solid, right?
Okay.
Feel like I would say that a player's playing very well if they did that.
All right, there's Baldick. Baldick is the third baseman. Facing Noyes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Was Noyes missing the sleeve before?
No, she rolled him up.
Okay, just making sure.
A little warm out there with the sun now.
It came out right as we got the game going, and you wouldn't even be able to tell it rained this morning.
Bowled up there for a ball, 1-1. Hey, for April 20th, this is great weather.
I am with you. I was, I won't say who, but someone was texting me this morning just to confirm we still had the game because they had quite a commute. So I'm glad the sun came out and made the game go.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. Monday, Skowhegan at Messalonsky Baseball at 4:15.
Maybe some of the sunshine will find its way to Oakland and help out so the field's good to go.
Try those fields. The bunt, and it's foul. So the count rolls to 2-1. It is Baldick, Rollins, and Sari here, the bottom third of the order for Camden Hills. Down by 2 touchdowns.
And 2 extra points.
And 2 extra points. The pitch. Change-up, strike 3. Another parachute from Lily Noyes.
What the heck are you supposed to do with that? Like that thing, it just gets up there. It looks like a beach ball, and then it just hits the slow-mo.
And there's no way you can prepare for it.
No.
I mean, there's just no way. All right, she's going to throw a changeup here because she's a fastball pitcher, which is why the changeup is so effective if you can get it over. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Rollins. Brooklyn Rollins, left fielder. Takes a lot of practice. She has thrown a lot of practice pitches, I'm sure. Gone to a lot of camps to perfect that. Ball low. One ball, 1 strike.
It's like you said, in an AB, you're going to get a steady diet, those fastballs, fastball, and then you're in that 2-strike count. You're looking to defend and parachute, and you got nothing for it.
1-1. Piece of it there, fouling it back. One and two. Jocelyn Sari, the right fielder, on deck. 1-2. Hitter in the shadows now, for the most part. There's that change. Ground ball to third. That's the wrong place to hit it. Gilman gobbles it up, throws to first, 2 outs. I remember talking to a friend of mine, Derek Volk, whose daughter Lily pitched at Scarborough, pitched them to a state championship in 2018, got a full scholarship to Maine to pitch softball. And he was telling me that she developed an interest in softball when she was 5 or 6 years old and loved pitching. And he said, I cannot tell you how much time we spent in the backyard with her trying to perfect her pitches, specifically the changeup. It took years of practice, and it paid off. She won a state title with Scarborough and pitched at Maine on a full ride. 2-0.
Well, then the other point is the changeup here has been devastating for Noyes, but specifically, third base defense has been superb to start here early too.
No, you don't want to hit it to Gilman. That's a strike. 2-1.
And I'm gonna take a guess here. Even though we're Gilman playing third base, I'm gonna guess Morris at shortstop. Probably not lacking a cannon to get it across the diamond either.
Yep. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Stone, the 9th batter in the order. All 8 have been retired. 14-0 Skowhegan here in the third. Noyes ready. Changeup. It's grounded by third. Picked up by the shortstop Morris, and I think you were right, AJ. BB thrown to first base by Matty Morris, and that is it. Nothing across for Camden Hills in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It's all Skowhegan Riverhawks. All Skowhegan, that is. Riverhawks 14, Camden Hills nothing. You're watching and listening to high school softball on The Score.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Skowhegan. It's 14-0. If you're just tuning us in or logging on, that's legit. It's 14-0 Skowhegan with 12 in the first, 2 in the second. Our broadcast today brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner is HammondLumber.com. Skowhegan sent 16 batters to the plate in the first. And Natalie Gilman will lead it off here in the third. Gilman has singled and scored and doubled in a run and scored as well. She's 2 out of 2. And Sierra Lauka, who started, then was relieved, and then came back in the second. Ready to go here in the third. I think perhaps we're going to see some pinch hitters for Skowhegan as Lee Johnson gets some of his bench, some at-bats, and some playing time.
So is it not Gilman?
I don't know. We haven't had a batter come to the plate yet.
I'm peeking out from behind. Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. We might see.
It looks like.
Yeah, I think coaching staff talking to the ump. So I think you're basically gonna get some wholesale changes here.
And I don't have a 20 on my roster for Skowhegan.
Ariana Aldrich.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank God Chris Jarvis is up here. So Ariana Aldrich is the pinch hitter. She's on the roster, AJ, just without a number.
Got it.
So Aldrich will pinch hit. She's a junior.
Write that down. 20.
Good move by Lee Johnson. Get his kids some time, just in case. The umpire is over in the Camden Hills dugout giving the changes to head coach Ben Lauka. The umpire, as a courtesy, asking.
Shout out to the umps that do that, by the way.
Yep.
That is much appreciated.
Yep. And Chris Jarvis saying, we'll get him as we go.
Yeah, because he's going to maybe have to explain a few to us, because my stat sheet is...
I'll get him as we go, too.
Good gosh.
No big deal. It's not like there's any suspense with this game right now.
That's factual.
All right, so getting a AB here, Ariana Aldrich. High ball 1. So Aldrich.
And again, you talk about the expectations for the Skowhegan team. Lost in the region finals last season, expected to compete for a state championship this year and come out of the gate looking just that.
Ball 2. Ariana ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Ariana Aldrich awaits. Here's the deal. Ooh, look at that! A base hit into the gap in left center. She fell down. She tripped at halfway down the line, poor thing, and probably would have had 2. Instead has to settle for 1. And Ariana gets up, and she's okay. I think her pride may be a little bit hurt. She's smiling.
Yeah,
she
she
got a
put
big
the
smile.
thumbs
So she's cool. She stung that ball.
Yeah, that was a gapper for sure.
All right, so another pinch hitter now. This is Jasmine Merrill, senior, who pinch ran earlier. So Merrill gets a chance to hit with Aldrich at first. Doesn't matter who plays today, they all hit. Strike 1.
So she's batting in Noise's spot in the lineup.
Reminds me of that episode of Oprah where everybody got a car. You get a car. So you get a base hit. You get a base hit.
Feels like it.
That's a strike. Everybody has joined the party. It's 0-2. Jasmine Merrill, the pinch hitter. She's right on the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Merrill fans. And here is another pinch hitter. This is Layla Clark.
She pinch hitting for Getchell.
So Clark, right-handed batter, bowled up there by Lauka, gets by, and Aldrich will get second on a wild pitch. So 1 ball on Clark.
And Aldrich moves over to second base.
Yep. She gets there on a wild pitch. And the count 1 ball on Clark. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Good rip there by Clark. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike on Layla Clark. Got a funky colored bat, that's for sure. It's like a rainbow. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
You know what that bat makes me think of? The periodic table.
The periodic chart of elements. Well, or maybe the periodic charts of elephants,
There
too.
might be one.
Man, that is bringing me way back. I'm having 45-year flashbacks. Inside corner, strike 3. 2 strikeouts in a row here for Lauka. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 7, Natalie.
And Natalie Cook will hit for Welch. Oh, how about that? Little hooked on a feeling. Little retro music from the 70s.
You're having a good time today.
Blue Sweet, yeah. Inside, ball 1. Right. Not the B.J. Thomas version, which was, almost blasphemous. Back to the pitcher. Oops, it goes by the pitcher to second base. A bit of a bobble, and beating it out there is the pinch hitter, Natalie Cook. Let's give her a hit just because we can.
Now batting, number 5, Riley Carey.
So Riley Carey will pinch hit now for Annabelle Morris as the pinch hit beat goes on. Carey up there, right-handed batter. Ball 1. First and third with 2 outs. It has been an almighty struggle for Camden Hills. The 1-0. High fly pop-up, and it's caught by the center fielder. Coming in is Mackey to make the play. That was kind of in the Bermuda Triangle out there, and coming in to make the play was Mackey, and that is the end of the inning. So Skowhegan held, that is, off the board despite having a couple of base hits and leaving 2. We have finished 3 here in Skowhegan. Seems like much more, but it's just 3. Skowhegan 14 and Camden Hills nothing. This is high school softball on the Score.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run! Ladies and gentlemen, we got the monkey is prime!
This season, we are hydrated. The official sports drink of the UFC. It's on!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah!
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Chaz Wing is our videographer, back here live at Skowhegan High School, 14-0. We go to the 4th inning. We'll have baseball for you Monday. Messalonsky hosting Skowhegan, so we'll get a look at those 2 teams for the first time. 4:15 first pitch on Monday afternoon on CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, our YouTube channel at Central Main Sports. Please go subscribe, get notifications. 4:15 Monday. All right, Noise ready to face the top of the order. And I think we've got a pinch hitter for Camden Hills. A bunt, and it's Gilman. It goes through her legs for a base hit. There goes your no-hitter on a bunt. It is not a pinch hitter. Mackey with a bunt base hit. How about that?
Now, if I've learned anything from baseball, Noise has got to throw at the next batter because you bunted to end a no-hitter.
If we were playing Major League Baseball, that would happen. But we're not. Showing bunt. Runner goes. The throw through, not in time. Nice pick there at short by Morris. So a steal of second by Mackey.
And was that a ball?
We're going to find out. I believe it was.
I missed the call while I was watching the base runner.
Ball 1, yes. They have finally put it on the board. Bunt is fouled back. 1-1. This is Madison Hanna. Hanna, the second baseman, struck out her first time. So a runner in scoring position. That's Mackey at second on a bunt base hit and a stolen base.
We did see to open up both her and Hannon, who's up now, both tried to bunt early.
Missed that one, or is it a foul? It's a foul ball.
Okay.
It's a foul ball. So dead ball, runner goes back to second. So 2 strikes now on Madison Hanna. Let's see if the bunt is still on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Noise deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second time she's fanned today. 1 out. And strikeout-wise, 1, 2, 6 for Lily Noise. 1 out, here's Maya Stone. Stone popped to second her first time. She was the first batter to make contact. That's a strike. In the first inning, the first 2 batters struck out. Mackey looking, Hanna swinging. Stone, 0-1. Wide, 1-1. Okay. Thanks.
As A.D. Jones asked if we're going to be seeing Skowhegan Monday baseball, we will.
Yeah, he's headed over to baseball right now, wherever that might be. Maybe in Madison, because, of course, they're not playing at home this year. because their field is no longer in existence.
Well, he's been all over the place. He was at a track meet before he got here.
Well, at least that's on the campus, The baseball, I think they're playing in Madison because they're swinging this year between Madison and Colby.
Right.
1-2. That one's bowled up there, a worm burner, and scooting into third is Mackey. That is a wild pitch. 2-2.
I was going to say, too, when I was making that comment, as somebody asked me while you were talking about our future schedule, somebody asked me today after we broadcast the games, which, of course, you can stream for live for free, Central Maine Sports on YouTube, if they stay up there. Yes, they do.
Forever.
And you can go to centralmainsports.com and find the vault there as well.
It's like a video time capsule. They'll always be there. Swing and a miss, and Stone is gone. 2 outs. As long as the internet lives, so will your games.
They're up there, including our spring season from last season.
Every game
last year
we've ever done is there. 2 outs. Here's Lauka. Grounded to third her first time. Foul tipped into the mitt. Strike one. 2 outs. Runner on third. 14-0 Skowhegan. Riverhawks with a 12 spot in the first.
And you can see this is why expectations for Skowhegan. That defense and pitching is going to keep you in every game. If they score,
strike two.
They score 3 to 5 runs. Yeah. Good luck, because they're just going to choke the rest of the game away.
Yeah. They make all the plays, and you've got Lily Noyes.
Yeah, that defense has been outstanding.
0-2, popped up very high. First baseman Welch has a play, makes it, and that is the end of that. So the leadoff bunt ends up with Mackey all the way on third, and she gets stranded there because after that, Lily Noyes with 2 strikeouts and a pop-up to the first baseman. So no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Skowhegan 14, Camden Hills nothing on the score.
I came for a visit, and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial, all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Mike Violet and AJ Knight back here at Skowhegan High School as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Skowhegan cruising, leading 14-0, and Annabelle Morris.
Whew, I lucked out. That was as many spaces as I had for pinch hitters on my stat sheet.
That's how it goes sometimes. First pitch to Morris from Lauka is ball one. Annabelle has singled and scored a bunt single, and walked and scored last time. She has been up 3 times and has scored 3 times.
That's what you want out of that leadoff batter.
Yep. That's high. 2-0.
Well, not to mention that walk was her last AB. She was down 1-2 and worked it all the way back to a free pass.
Indeed. Lauka, that's low. And the count is 3-0. Carly Jarvis on deck.
Well, based on this game, Mike, if your suspicion early, you're talking about Maddie Morris.
Strike called.
Maddie Morris going to Thomas to play softball, Annabelle going to Thomas to play basketball. If you're the Thomas softball coach, you're like, maybe both. Maybe both.
Well, nothing says you can't try to recruit her.
Hey, she's on campus. That's most of the battle anyway.
Popped up foul. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Annabelle Morris, the Skowhegan center fielder. Lauka ready. Here's the deal. Ball 4.
That one not even making Annabelle think about it. Just bowled it up there.
All right, here's Jarvis. Walked and scored. Infield single. Called out on strikes. 2 out of 3. Jarvis, left-handed batting catcher. Strike.
And Skowhegan obviously comfortably in front in this one, but the problem is with Jarvis up now for Lauka is that, again, Maddie Morris and Annabelle Linkleiter behind have 9 combined RBIs and 5 of 6 for hits.
Ground ball to short. The throw to second out there as Stone, left-handed, of course, had to twist and throw that ball to second base. So Morris is retired on a fielder's choice, 6-4. And Jarvis is on at first on the fielder's choice. And here's Maddie. Maddie Morris today singled and scored, doubled. That drove in 3. She cleaned the bases, and she scored. Both of those came in the first. And in the second, she grounded back to the pitcher and got an RBI because there was a runner on third. It's with 1 out here. That one is high. Her sister on first base. Arabelle Linkletter, who's been a terror today, is on deck. 1-0 on Morris. 14-zip Skowhegan. Low, 2-0.
The sun, I think, early on, Mike, in that first, it came out right as the game started, really messed with the Camden Hills outfield. Some of those plays, I think, were makeable, and they just kind of overran them.
Yeah, at this time of the afternoon, ground ball to third, boxed around by the third baseman, and she will just eat it. It's a error on the third baseman. As Baldick couldn't make the play, so Morris is on. Jarvis to second, E5. And Skowhegan will send up another pinch hitter.
I think I heard 2 for 8.
This is Abigail Carey. Okay. So Abby Carey hitting for Linkletter. First and second, 1 out. Strike called. Linkletter, as I mentioned, 3-run triple, a single her second time, and she scored, and a single her third time. That drove in a run. 0-1. Ground ball, that's going to scoot through up the middle. Stop sign is up. Actually, he didn't get through. Diving stab by Hannah. That probably saved a run from scoring, so they're loaded up. Here's Natalie Gilman. Gilman has singled and scored and driven in a run, doubled in a run and scored in the second. Singled her last time up, 3 for 3 for Gilman, who's also played some superb defense at third. The pitch with the bases loaded, ball 1.
Gilman skipped her last AB, I believe, right?
Yeah, she was hit for by Aldrich.
Yes, yeah.
The pitch, high, 2-0. Jarvis on third, Morris on second, Linkletter on first. With 1 out, Skowhegan's already got 14. Lauka, the pitch. Hit well to left center. That is going to go all the way to the wall. The bases are going to be cleared. And it's a 3-run triple for Natalie Gilman. And it's 17-0 Skowhegan.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize they had a mercy rule for the 4th.
Is it amount of runs? It must be.
It has to be.
I'm going to guess the number is 16. 15? 15 after 3 now. Thank you, Mr. Umpire. Appreciate. Good job today, sir. So 15 after 3. And that's all she wrote. So that 3-run triple cleared the bases. And it means we pull the plug. Final score in this one, Skowhegan 17, Camden Hills nothing. We will get the calculator out for the final totals and wrap it up, have our score player of the game right after this on The Score.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Raising money for a cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan. Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Back live here at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School, where this one called early because of the mercy rule. A 15-run deficit after 3 means, or 4 means, it is all over. And that's what we ended up having here. Skowhegan wins it 17-0. AJ is in the process of putting his shoes and socks back on because he had to use his toes to count as well to come up with the final line score in this one. And here it is. For Skowhegan, 17 runs, 12 in the first inning, 17 runs, 19 hits, no errors, and they left 4. For Camden Hills, much easier to figure out. No runs, 1 hit. It was a bunt hit, too.
Yep.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Lily Noyes, your winning pitcher. Noyes went 4, gave up just the 1 hit, struck out 7 through 4, and did not walk anybody. And Lily Noyes is our score player of the game. She was dominant. While the offense was going absolutely half wacky, she was getting everybody out.
Well, yeah, and you like you said, four inning shutout, and then just a couple other stats. I think honorable mentions. Maddie Morris for Skowhegan had 4 RBIs. She scored 3 times with 2 hits, including a double. Linkletter had 2 doubles and a triple in her 3 hits. She knocked in 5 and scored twice. And then Gilman had 3 hits. She knocked in 5 and scored twice. I mean, so your 3, 4, and 5 had 14 RBIs. That's a day for the middle of the order right there.
So basically what we're saying here is Skowhegan had a party this afternoon at Skowhegan High School, and they romped to the victory. Their first of the year after their trip to South Carolina and Tennessee this past week, where they really toughened up and played some good ball clubs. They came out here and played outstanding here today. 12 in the first inning, 17 overall on 19 hits, and they get win number 1. They're right back at it Monday, taking on Messalonsky. That should be an interesting game. Try to get that out. And we'll be in Oakland for the Skowhegan-Messalonsky baseball game at 4:15.
Worth noting, both those matchups feature teams that are expected to be very competitive for state championships.
So are you saying we might not have a Mercy Rule game?
Okay, look, no, I'm not going to say it, because every time we do, again, right here, right, 1 hit. We had a no-hitter last night. We get a 1-hitter today. After everybody's like, no, this ought to be close. 5
broadcasts on the Score this week to open up our season. 5 Mercy Rule games. So we're 5 for 5, but it's not the kind of 5 for 5 that feels good.
No, and then the last 2, 1 combined hit in, what is that, 8.5 total innings?
Not many, that's for sure.
Something like that.
All right, that's going to do it for us. For Chaz Wing, our videographer, for AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet Singh. So long from Skowhegan Area Memorial High School. Final score in this one, Skowhegan Riverhawks 17 and the Camden Hills Windjammers nothing. Have a great weekend.
You've been listening to another high school sports presentation on The Score, supported by these great local sponsors: Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Valley Beverage, Maine Preventative Maintenance, The Harry J. Smith Company, SBS Carbon Copy, JDH3 Design, Dixon's Country Market, and by Casella Waste. Stay tuned for a lot more live video and audio of high school baseball, softball, and girls and boys high school lacrosse. All available at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. You found the place for local sports, Sports Radio 1160.